The Battle of Smurfpinecone, 1811. In the year 1811, a great conflict arose in Smurf Village led by Papa Smurf, who had become concerned about the rising power of Gargamel and his mischievous plan to seize control of the Smurf territories. Gargamel, always scheming and looking to destroy the peaceful way of life in the village, had begun forming alliances with other evil creatures in the forest, hoping to overpower the Smurfs and claim their magical essence for his own dark purposes. Tensions had been mounting between the Smurfs and Gargamel's followers, who had set up a secret base deep in the Enchanted Forest where they were gathering strength. Papa Smurf, knowing that Gargamel would soon launch an attack, decided to take action to protect the village and its inhabitants. He organized an army of Smurfs, including strong and brave warriors like Hefty Smurf, Brainy Smurf, and the courageous Smurfette. In the early morning of November 7th, the Smurfs, led by Papa Smurf, marched out of Smurf Village to confront Gargamel. They reached a small hill near the edge of the forest known as Smurfpinecone, where they set up camp. Papa Smurf wanted to negotiate and hoped to resolve the conflict peacefully, but Gargamel had no intention of diplomacy. Instead, he had ordered his forces to attack the Smurfs during the night, hoping to catch them off guard. The battle began before dawn when Gargamel's forces, led by Azrael the cat, launched a surprise attack on the Smurf camp. Chaos erupted as the Smurfs scrambled to defend themselves. Gargamel's followers, made up of evil creatures from the forest, were fierce, but the Smurfs fought back bravely. Hefty Smurf and Smurfette led the counterattack, using their strength and wit to push back the attackers. Despite being outnumbered, the Smurfs held their ground. Papa Smurf's leadership and the unity of the Smurf warriors proved to be key factors in the battle. Brainy Smurf, though often annoying with his constant advice, came up with clever strategies that helped the Smurfs regain control of the battlefield. Meanwhile, Smurfette fought valiantly, outsmarting many of Gargamel's minions and inspiring her fellow Smurfs to keep fighting. As the battle raged on, Gargamel himself appeared, casting dark spells and trying to overpower Papa Smurf. But Papa Smurf, wise and skilled in magic, was able to counter Gargamel's attacks. The two engaged in a magical duel, with the fate of Smurf Village hanging in the balance. In the end, the Smurfs' bravery and determination won the day. Gargamel's forces were defeated, and he retreated into the forest, vowing to return one day for revenge. The Smurfs celebrated their victory at Smurfpinecone, knowing they had protected their village and their way of life, at least for now. The Battle of Smurfpinecone was a pivotal moment in Smurf history, remembered for the courage and unity shown by Papa Smurf and his warriors. It was a hard-fought victory that demonstrated the strength of the Smurf community when faced with danger, and it would be spoken of for generations to come as a reminder of their resilience against evil forces.